So, good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. My name is Stephen Reese, of course. We're here. It is Wednesday. And this Wednesday, we have the Minister of Homeland Security, Roger Alexander, joining us at 6:30. We're going to have a little discussion with him on a couple of things. One is a really great initiative that he did in his constituency. And then I want to get to the prison, the e-passports, and a couple other things in terms of crime and so on and so forth. But we'll get him on at 6:30 a.m. All right? Not p.m. a.m. right here on Breaking Dawn. So look out for that, okay? So we're going to start things off in the papers. We're going to see what the headlines are. And I want to say good morning to the regional viewers, everybody watching us internationally. We leave here on the 25th of July, 25th of this month. That's next week. I think that's next week, Friday, Chris, or Saturday? Saturday. So we flying on a Saturday? All right, that's good. Woo, that's good. So Breaking Dawn will be live from Monday, the 27th, right? And we have that whole week in Barbados. So we ain't going across Antigua? That's after. Right, but we're not going for t-shirt, mask and thing. We're going for a breakfast party? All right, so we're going straight from Barbados across to Antigua, and then we're going to be live from Antigua for a few days, and then we're back here in Trinidad and Tobago until, I think the next event will be what, Labor Day? New York? I think so, and then Miami Carnival, and then Barbados Food and Rum. All right, yeah. And I see we will be staying at a different hotel. I saw the hotel, it's a different hotel. Yeah, it's in the itinerary. Some kind of, is it coconut something, boy? Let me know quote it together somewhere before we get things cracking here. Oh God, my thing I just had to watch ads and all kind of thing before my thing opened up, you know. I just had to watch a whole ad and wait for it to thing and, oh gosh, boy, look fabuloso come up, Lord Father. Yeah, Caribbean Beach Hotel, sorry. Right? And I see here, it's going to be real fun in Barbados, people, because I see here, well, they have us for the soca on the hill. That is the Sunday night. No, the Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon. And then they have us for the water sports catamaran. Oh God, the Monge rum tour, boy. Oh God, I ain't drinking rum. Chris, you'll do the drinking now. Let me see here. The off-road fury. Yes, we're doing that. They have us listed here to do that, boy. Good, at 9 a.m., you know. So that's right after Breaking Dawn. Then we have the box cart, the blue box cart band house event, Soca State of Mind. All right, I'm watching all my dress code and thing here. Elegantly casual, elegantly casual. The Sunday morning we had the breakfast party at 7 a.m. Oh God. Right? All the way until Monday. All right. This is going to be all right. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun trip in Barbados. All right. So we head to Barbados, Breaking Dawn. We live from Barbados. So look out for us there. That's from next week. We leave in, and we will be back early August. I can't give you the exact date. I think we leave in Barbados on the 3rd of August. But I see it's up to the 3rd of August. Or is that the other team? All right, we'll find out that from Kelmo. You know, Kelmo is just sending now. All right, let's get into the news here. And let's take a look inside of, the nation's newspapers. if we shall. The Hadids will seek a reunion with children as lawyer says they are suffering. Appeal court judges to give ruling on bid for release by Friday. Businessman Dominic Hadid and his wife Genevieve will have to wait until at least Friday to see if they will be released from detention to be reunited with their 3 children after spending almost 3 weeks in prison on an alleged plot to assassinate government officials. All right, so we'll see what happens on Friday as it relates to that. And we'll be able to report on that on Monday, because by the time that matter is dealt with on Friday, we will not be on the air. All right, then we have the Privy Council. Privy Council reserves decision on SOE detention of senior cop and 2 others. The Privy Council has reserved its decision on an appeal from a senior police officer and 2 men who were detained over an alleged plot to kill government ministers during a state of emergency in 2011. 5 law lords of the United Kingdom-based appellate court said they needed time to consider the case after hearing submissions in the appeal brought by Ashmead Mohammed, Dominic Pitilal, and Assistant Commissioner of Police Earl Eli. This was yesterday morning. Right, so moving on from that, Wilson. Oh, remember that, Castaway? The movie, if you ever see that movie, that's what I'm talking about with Wilson. Wilson concerned about prison service morale amid Hadid allegations. Former Prisons Commissioner Gerard Wilson says he is concerned about the morale of the prison service after Acting Prison Commissioner Carlos Carrasco was sent on leave amidst allegations that he gave preferential treatment to detained businessman Dominic Hadid. And of course, yesterday we heard that Dominic Hadid was in the administration building, watching football and all kind of thing. Well, I have one better than that, from an article on July the 5th. I have one better than that. We'll deal with that after the thing. Right? Right, so he is concerned about prison morale. I see here that Grenada Airports Authority has appointed a Trinidadian general manager. Wow. All right, the PNM rejects public financial disclosure amid Balize House probe. The People's National Movement has no plans to make its financial statements public, despite the ongoing police investigation into how its Balize House headquarters in Port of Spain was funded. Party chairman Marvin Gonzalez has said he was responding to suggestions that the party should release its financial records in the interest of transparency, and he argued that the matter falls within the party's internal governance. Well, I don't know who suggested that, but I don't think they need to make it public. You know, I mean, if something is untoward in terms of Balize House or whatever, and the matter goes to court or whatever, I guess all will be revealed. But for now, yeah, I don't see that happening. So SM Jalil gets the Cal water contract. Big up our good friends at SM Jalil, man. They support our run, Oasis Water. So, you know, good morning to you guys. I see all the land the Cal water contract. Let me see. What else we have here? No. That was yesterday. Jail TNT national Ryan Hadid dies in Florida. Now, Ryan Hadid, I think he was a columnist of sort. A Trinidad and Tobago national who made international headlines after being convicted in the United States for attempting to arrange the murder of his former girlfriend's partner has died in Florida. Ryan Aziz Hadid, age 47, a former newspaper columnist and writer, yeah, that's right, died on July the 5th in Tavares, Florida, according to an online obituary published by the Joseph A. Scarano Funeral Home. All right? And what else do we have in the news this morning? What else do we have? Let me just check here. Griffith says death threats against a commissioner of police and government officials is nothing new. Okay. He says it's nothing new, man. All right, so former police commissioner Gary Griffith says death threats are par for the course for leaders and should be dealt with without public announcements. All right? And then, just reading through them here, finally, just now, The government is pushing ahead with the UADB campus. I'm seeing that here. And then we have the Health Ministry, which has taken possession of the Port of Spain General Hospital Central Block, the Health Ministry. Yes. So they have taken control there. I think everything is in order there now at the Central Block. Remember, they went and cut ribbon and all kind of thing for an empty building, eh? Right? The previous administration, that is. Which one it is? Oh, look at here. Remember I told you yesterday, unless you hear the Prime Minister make a statement on it, treat it as mischief, that with the cabinet note. Well, the PM and the Defense Ministry says Independence Day parade is still on. So all this propaganda that somebody was spreading yesterday with sharing a cabinet note that was withdrawn, which I learned yesterday from solid sources is nothing unusual, right? Creating a whole set of bacchanal online about, oh, the government canceled Independence Day parade again, and all this heightened threats, and this one and that one, and all kind of narrative. You see how the narrative, you see how they just create narratives, you see how narratives are created? Over the weekend, there was an article of a death threat as it relates to Barry Padarat. Then you had the Commissioner of Police and his daughters that got a threat, right? And then you have a cabinet note being released. And then you have a whole narrative being created that, well, boy, you see where they're going with this. They want to cancel the Independence Day parade again and right? But like I said yesterday, unless the Prime Minister makes a statement on it, treat with that as mischief. So a cabinet note which circulated on Monday night sparked speculation that this year's Independence Day military parade had been cancelled, but Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar and the Ministry of Defense have both confirmed the event will proceed. The note dated June 11th and titled Proposal for Hosting of the Ceremonial Military Parade and Route March to commemorate the 64th anniversary of the independence of Trinidad and Tobago stated that Cabinet had granted Defense Minister Wayne Sturge leave to withdraw the note. It was signed by Cabinet Secretary C. Hemley. The reference to the note being withdrawn led some to conclude the parade had been scrapped, particularly given similarities to last year when the country was under a state of emergency and cabinet ministers had reported receiving death threats. However, Persad-Bissessar dismissed those claims yesterday, all right, saying that the proposal is not withdrawn. $2 million already approved. An earlier note was withdrawn and replaced by an updated note, which is what I said yesterday. It is not uncommon to withdraw a note, and maybe if it has something to do with funding or whatever, the minister then brings another note back to the cabinet, and that is dealt with. The parade is not cancelled and will go on, the Prime Minister said. Right? The Ministry of Defense also issued a statement describing reports that the celebration had been cancelled as false and misleading. All right? So, all don't worry, the fire truck over to all down this year. All right? Nice. And with that, there was an article. Remember I tell all you, I have one better than the Hadid watching football? It was drawn to my attention yesterday. A partner of mine, he told me, Stefan, go back to the article, right? July the 5th, when Mrs. Hadid complained about cockroaches and the police station cells smelling of urine and that kind of thing. You have that article there? I think I label it Hadid 1 and 2. But that's put up Hadid 1 for me. We'll get to 2 after. Right. Treated like a coup plotter. That was the headline. Okay? That was the headline. So, in that story, and I am surprised that nobody at all picked up on this, right? But in that story, pull up Hadid 2 for me. This is the greatest, I tell you, you know. Trinidad is really a comedy, you know. Right? In that story, it says, right. She said, I'm quote, this is the article, this is Mrs. Hadid saying this, eh? She said that although she spent sleepless nights at the Woodbrook police station, special branch officers took her back to her home during the day, where she was allowed to shower, change, and eat under police supervision. Fellas, all you understand why I just retold you? Watch that good. That was in the article, right? And that came right after, right? This is what she said. Hadid recalled being detained at the Woodbrook police station, where she said she was placed in a cell measuring approximately 8 feet by 6 feet with a dirty terrazzo floor, no bedding or furniture, and a hole in the floor for a toilet. There was no running water in the cell. It reeked of the smell of feces and urine. There was no ventilation in the cell, and it was poorly lit by dim fluorescent lights, shielded by wire mesh. There were cockroaches crawling around the floor of the cell, she stated. And then she went on to say that part. She said that although she spent sleepless nights at the Woodbrook police station, special branch officers took her back to her home during the day, where she was allowed to shower, change, and eat under police supervision. Now, of course, she is a woman, and with women, hygiene and everything on the whole with hygiene is very important. But I do not know, and I will find out from Roger Alexander, because he was a police officer before he was a minister, if that is best practice, or if that is a regular thing, that special branch could say, okay, based on the condition of the cell that you're staying in, we will take you back to your home, where you could go have a bath, eat, and what else she said? This is her saying this, not me. What else she said she did? Oh, and change. She was allowed to shower, change, and eat under police supervision. Fellas, will you ever hear anything like that for a prisoner? So when the story came out yesterday now with the prison saying that Dominic Hadid was in the administration building, which is separate and apart from the prison, general population. Now he is high risk, so he would be kept separately, but not in the administration building watching football. Only in Trinidad and Tobago these things has happened. And I got other news coming out of the prison yesterday while I was on radio from a very reliable source, and these reports were sent to the Commissioner of Prison, the Commissioner of Prison, but I do not know if that information had reached the desk of the Minister of Homeland Security. Because according to Lester Logie, he has been writing several reports to that commissioner, and we do not know if those reports were passed on to Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander, but I'm going to find out that, right? And I'll explain him what it is I was told, the information that I came across yesterday. But for now, we got to go to the break. As we prepare to go to the break, let me remind you about elders. So we have elders classes, that's right. So this vacation, elders classes is offering 3 exciting opportunities for growth and success. They have the AI 3-week course, and of course you could gain the competitive edge, learn to master practical AI tools that transform your business projects and school assignments. They also have the CSEC vacation classes, and this is a 6-week program for Forms 3, 4, and 5. They also have the 7-week course, which is the conversational Spanish. It's a 7-week course, and it will open the door to new opportunities for you, of course. So you can call 6278632, or you can WhatsApp 7155480 and get registered today. All right? And as it relates to Chef Shiraz, Chef has the Asian cuisine cooking course. Let me just get that. He has, let me see. Right, so he has the Asian cuisine, the 3-day cooking classes in Asian cuisine, limited spaces available. It takes place on the 8th of August, and that is Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. And he also has a baking and cake decorating course that will also take place on the 8th of August. So all you have to do to register yourself for either one of these courses or both of these courses is you give Chef a call on 3724639 or 7375097. And remember, all materials are provided, certificate upon completion. So make sure and check out Chef. And with that, we will take the first break. When we come back, we will take a look at a video that was put together by the Minister of Homeland Security about a barbering and hairdressing course that he has started in his community. And he's had some things to speak on that. We're going to get him on the phone line. We're going to just go into a little further discussion as it relates to that. And then we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty of things with the prison, the e-passports, and some other issues that will be up for discussion. So do not go anywhere. Breaking Down continues after this. It's Wednesday.
Argentina, Argentina, la escaloneta ya llegó. Martínez, Molina, Romero.
Come on down to the AO World Cup Arena. View all World Cup games live. Located at All Out, 94 Tragrig Road, Queen's Park Oval, Port of Spain.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Are love problems, marriage issues, financial struggles, or business setbacks affecting your life? Pandit Tiwari is a trusted spiritual specialist helping people finding guidance, solutions, and peace. Whether you are facing relationship problems, family disputes, marriage difficulties, financial obstacles, or business challenges, Pandit Tiwari provides personalized spiritual assistance to help you move forward with confidence. Don't let problems control your future. Your solution could be just one call away. Call Pandit Tiwari today. Pandit Tiwari, your path to happiness, success, and peace.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsain, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
Feeling distance in your relationship or sensing someone interfering between you and your partner? Connect with Pandit Anirudh, known for powerful and result-oriented love solutions. His effective love spells have helped many reunite with lost partners. If you face family conflict, marriage issues, negativity, or financial stress, his strong mantras bring quick relief. Know what lies ahead in your love life and future through powerful astrology readings. Many lives have changed. Now it's your turn. Contact +1 868 278 0399.
Cars, sports, careers, food. We men always talk about these things, but not about our health. Did you know that testosterone is responsible for muscle mass, strength, deep voice, healthy hair growth, and the sex drive? With low testosterone, we may not achieve our potential. The good news is that Jameson Power for Men is an excellent testosterone support. Take Jameson Power for Men and perform to your max. Jameson, here for your health.
Every day at the castle, long before we open our doors, our work begins. Our famous seasonings are mixed in advance. we select our fresh chicken parts and prep our delicious sides. Then we fire up the fryers and rotisserie oven. Everything is made with tasty local herbs, spices, and the same long-loved recipe since 1968. So, when you come in, remember that we uphold our culture and our taste just for you. We are your Royal Castle.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Astrologer Mohit Ji is known for providing insightful astrology guidance for complex life situations, dealing with love confusion, delayed marriage, partner distancing, or serious relationship breakdowns. His approach focuses on understanding the root cause and guiding you toward the right path. If financial instability or business setbacks are affecting you, his spiritual remedies may support positive change. With psychic reading, horoscope analysis, and palm insights, he offers practical clarity. His services also include protection from negative energies and removal of bad luck. Call at +1 868 334 2796.
My Prime Minister mandated me to find ways how we can reintroduce discipline, tolerance, production, respect for human life, respect for themselves, respect for elders, respect for authority, yeah? Obey law and order, and all these things. So what I said, you know what? Let's get persons in the area and out of the area involved in something they would like, something that can benefit them down the road. So we came up with this barbering course, just like what we had before with the hairdressing course. We came up with the barbering course for the men, because they must not feel like they are left out in any way. And I told you what one told me just a couple of days ago. He said, in a bid for equality, to find equality for women, we have left them alone to fend for themselves. And I didn't want them to feel that way. So now we have this course here, this barbering course. So it's about teaching people to fish and not giving them fish. Right? So then I told them before, I have fish in the back there, but I'm not giving out fish. I give them the rod, I give them the bait, teach them to fish. And then they could start filling their own basket. And from there, they can start sharing with other persons.
How many young men you all are facilitating with this program?
We're looking at 60 overall. And so every day, some will come, so we intermingle. So we're looking at 60 young men in and out of Tunapuna.
And how long this program will last?
6 weeks. We basically 6 to 7 weeks, but we're looking at 6. We might come in on a Saturday sometimes to do some work, depending on how we progress.
I know you had a bit of a talk with the young men here who were present. You know, you could just sort of remind us.
Well, I told them, I said, listen,
what do you expect of them?
I want them to come here every day. I want them to graduate. I want to. There are persons here who I know, probably. I didn't ask for a certificate of character. You know why? Because I want them to understand that there are persons who's willing to give them a second chance. For their second chance to make a first impression. So even if that's the case, this is your second chance to make a first impression. And that's what I want them to think. So, you know, I told them to come, complete this course. I saw the faces of the young women when we did the hairdressing course, how excited they were. And some of them were doing well already. So I want them to have that same level of excitement. Bring your family to the graduation. Bring your friends. Let us see that you are making a difference in your life to start with.
As a policeman, you know, and even recently as a minister through campaigns and things for the election, you know, can you tell me of any particular incidents as, you know, interacting with young men, speaking with them who say that, you know, I want to change but I just don't know how?
Yeah, it happens all the time. Who do you go to? I want to change, Mr. Alexander. I want to, but I am in a place where I think I cannot move. And that is where you as an individual have to get involved and teach them the way. And there's nothing like, I don't know what to do, you know. No, there's always a solution. There's always someone you can talk to. There's always someone willing to help you to make that change. And I've seen it. So where I came from to where I am now, they reach out to me and tell me what is happening, and I try to fix things. Can't fix them all. Try to fix as much as I could. But the young men are crying out. Young women are crying out. But they must get out of their head that the government owes them something. And stop thinking that whoever is working and working hard, you need to take that something from that person. You need to get your own. Learn and develop your skill so you can pay yourself at times. You see? That's what you need to do. Stop taking from this one and taking from that one and feel like the government's supposed to and the government's supposed to. Nah, you don't live like that. That's why I'm teaching them to fish, so they can fish.
Do you think that you're saving some lives here with some of the young men?
They know it. They know it. And I know. I don't want to go down too deep into that part of it, but they know. They know the effort that has been made here could really make that difference. Remember that they're building teams here together. Not gangs, teams that could work together. Support each other. And at the end of the day, who knows? They might be working together in a shop, open up their shop and call it two names. You see? So I know the impact this could have. And as I said before, all I need for them to do is just come and go for the long haul and finish the race. And then raise the certificate and say, I won. I won. I won.
Last question as it relates to this now, what would you say to other young men who may be out there? They regret the fact that the program filled up so fast because I was told that, you know, it's at full capacity now, we don't have room for anybody else. You know, what can they look forward to, or what would you advise each of them?
Hold for 6 weeks. And if I have to do it again, I will do it again and again and again and again, if it means that it have this type of impact in person's life.
Choose the automatic rifle over the automatic rifle.
All the time. You see, it's about, see that? It's a passion, you know. Don't do it and run away after you finish because you know that you have done something wrong. Trim somebody and admire your work and say, look at me now. I'll take that.
That is Minister of Homeland Security, Roger Alexander, in his wearing the hat of MP for Tunapuna. Now, I keep telling all there's a lot of things that he's doing in his community. Look, director and always telling me, boy, that man doing everything, you know, you're on the ground, right? And that was a program that he started for a lot of youths in the area, the barbering and the hairdressing course. And we're going to call him. Let me get him on the line here because I just want to follow up on a few things with that. And then we want to get into a couple other issues that happen in Trinidad and Tobago. Morning, Minister. How are you? I am fine, man. Hope all is well with you. Minister, we just ran a video there with your barbering and hairdressing program that you started in your constituency. Well, first off, I want to commend you on that because I think we need more community programs like that teach a skill to youths so that they understand exactly what you said. Is about having your own and learning to fish, right? One of the interesting things you said in that interview is that you didn't ask for a certificate of character. Now, I have been trying to figure out for a while now why it is we're not seeing enough youths gravitating or at-risk youths gravitating towards some of the programs that exist. Is it because of that, you think it's because of that certificate of character?
Yeah, obviously, you know, and let me say morning to your viewers and listeners also. Obviously, if one has a problem or had a problem before, this haunts him almost for the rest of his life, you know.
Right.
So that's what we're trying to tell the youths and them. And I mean, just stay away, walk away from trouble when you can, you know.
Right.
And it shows that they want to, but they are afraid to. So if they're afraid to, they stay in the system that accommodates them.
Right.
And that is where the problems lie. So I am trying to say, you know what, sometimes we did not give ourselves a chance to make a first impression, but we can change that and give yourself a second chance to give, let people see you for the first time and say, wow, this guy is a different guy from what he used to be.
Okay. You think it does? I mean, the other MPs doing similar programs in their constituencies, because it seems like the program that you're running in Tunapuna there is having some great success, because the amount of youths I here took part in it, and then I think you mentioned the part with the women who came and they learned the hairdressing and they've gone on to do work in that field and things like that. I mean, it just seems to me like, you know, we need more action from members of parliament in these constituencies to create these kind of opportunities where you could come and learn a skill, and you could take that skill and you could use it in life to earn $1. Because barbering, and I mean, barbering is a real good job right now to have, you know, because man,
Stefan, I wish when I see what is happening there, I say to myself, I say, wait boy, if I had some time off, I pick a little skill in that too, no? Who knows? The Homeland Security Minister cutting people here. Because let me tell you this, right? It's really it's about getting an honest dollar.
Yeah.
And for a young man or woman to see herself and say, you know what, I'm not depending on anyone. That level of independence is important. You build yourself, build your clientele, and move forward.
Yeah.
You know? I told them I said, everyone, don't say, listen, well, I vote for the government, so the government's supposed to, and that is the culture.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I have fish, Stefan, but I am not giving them fish. I want to teach them to fish so they can fill their own basket, and that's what I told them. Fill your own basket. So now, just like I give you an opportunity to do something different with yourself, you give somebody else an opportunity, and it trickles down and keep on going on and on and on and on and on until we have a completely different structure, a completely different Trinidad and Tobago, full of young men and women with purpose and skill.
Nice one. I want to ask you as well too, I mentioned the people the other day, while we're seeing crime, we're still seeing home invasions, robberies, we're seeing domestic situations. I saw that you mentioned that in an article over the weekend, that there's a lot of domestic situations taking place. But I said, you know, we're not really seeing gang war or gang violence. Now, I know there was this peace talks that was taking place not too long ago, and I know that when they shut down the march, the police had to shut down the march because they didn't have permission. You spoke to some of the youths outside in the road, and you had a discussion with them, and you tell them, look, you had to change your life. And some of them even bring tears to some eyes as well, from what I understand. Now, the reason why we're not seeing all this gang war and that kind of thing, is it because we have, the government has taken the position under the state of emergency to detain certain heads, and now that the heads are somewhat detained and out of the reach of those at-risk youths, that these youths have taken a different path, or they're willing to take a different path?
Well, that is one or a percentage of what you speak. Because while that is so, we are now seeing young men who looking at a different path.
Right.
They are not looking through the eyes or the lens of the persons who used to control them, but they are looking at it for themselves. So now they are seeing this totally different picture. And that picture they are seeing includes them and not someone remotely controlling them. So they are trying to do things differently. So, you know, we talk every day, as some of them call me, and I am open, Stefan. I am a minister, yes. But I understand the streets. And I expose myself in that way and say, listen, what is going on? And if I could talk to them, I will speak to them, I will tell the police what to do with them, as the case may be. It is necessary. So now that they are seeing what they can do for themselves and the benefit of it, because all of them, when you talk to them, Stefan, they want families, they want jobs, they want to do something better for themselves.
Right. And well, I mean, the opportunities have to be there for them, of course, now that they have extended themselves and say, look, we want a different path, we want to try something different, we want to come out of this lifestyle. And I mean, like I said, the program that you're running there, I think it's an exceptional program. I wish you the best of luck in it in the future. I see as the reporter asks, what about other people who knocking on the door but the program full, and you say that's hold for 6 weeks, right?
Yeah, and I will do it again, because you'll be looking at how do you structure your nation, your country, to have leaders? You can't have leaders that are the old men and think eventually they'll have to go. So you have to start preparing these young people to be leaders. And that's what you want. You want persons to lead. Stefan, when you finish that, you want to be home and sitting and watching a young man that probably you would have taught and said, look at this man, look at this here, look at me.
Yeah.
Look what he's doing. I used to do that, and I taught him. I'm so proud of him. And that's the angle we have to look at.
Nice. I wanna just shift things across to the prison for a second. I have some information that I don't know if you got the information, but I have been informed, right, that this was also put in reports that was sent apparently to the prison commissioner, but I do not know if it reached your desk. They're saying in the prison that if a man in a cell and he want to go and smoke a cigarette down the corridor, that right now the maintenance of the prison or the condition of the prison is so poor that he could just shake the cell door a particular way and pull it open and walk down the corridor. You know of anything like that taking place?
No, there are some inconsistencies with the system. And Stefan, let me be honest with you and your listeners. The prison was left in such a state that it have me wondering whether how long they had intended to exist or could have existed. So now, Stefan, you have to go and you have to fix and you have to repair and you have to maintain and there's a lot of things went wrong. When we went there, I get T&Tech and agencies to put lights in areas where it was dark. I got a contractor, I begged them, please. I said, they went and they cut some grass in the area and all these things. There are a number of issues that need addressing at the nation's prison. Now, I am telling you this. It is difficult, I know, and that is my job to try to fix it. But then while you're fixing things, Stefan, you need the support of the institution.
Right.
You need the support of the institution, which includes the workers, the managers, the leader, as the case may be, of that institution. So if you're getting it, fine. If you're not getting it, then you have to make some adjustments.
All right.
And that's what it is really. It's just making an adjustment. The prison services is at a stage where it could be fixed. We cannot want to encourage good new programs, but the same old infrastructure.
Right.
I have learned that when I went to Jamaica and the Minister of National Security there. You fix the infrastructure and then you bring persons on the inside to change the mindset of people, how they think, how they operate. We have a Minister of Justice now who's trying to get things differently in terms of the prisoners and the program involves and all kind of thing. Embrace it.
Right. Well,
we need the support from both the leaders straight down to the prisoners.
To the prisoners. I know that there was talks of building a new maximum security prison, a state-of-the-art prison. Is that still on the table?
Still on the table. And we are looking at that because I will tell you something. If we want the type of rehabilitation that we are looking at, the system cannot remain the same. It just cannot.
Right. Agreed.
Yeah, it cannot remain the same. If we're looking at for rehabilitation, then I was looking at, I saw the draft of the prisons. There are areas for classes, for court, for the whole works. It's so we can't be operating like we in a third world country,
right.
And we are afraid to move up first world. That is it.
All right. Now, I read from an article there. So, of course, in over the last few days here, we've heard about the prison commissioner being sent on leave because of certain privileges extended to an inmate there, a high-profile inmate. I understand that the administration building is apart from the general population, and there was a report that Mr. Adid was watching football and things like that. But I just read a story there from July the 5th, where Mrs. Adid was at the Woodbrook police station and spoke about the conditions at the station in the cell. She said that although she had some sleepless nights, during the day, special branch officers would take her to her home to take a bath, change, eat something, under police supervision, and then take her back to the police station. Now, this is what she said in the article on July the 5th. And I know you used to be a police officer before you was a minister, but is that a practice that is the first time I ever hear about that?
I never carry anybody home to bathe and to brush their teeth and all kind of things. Because to me, when you detain somebody, you detain that person. Sometimes they're in the same clothes. We'll give them a bath if they want to, but it must be at that level where the station is involved. If the station doesn't have the accommodations to do it, you move them to the next police station that they could have that type of activity so they could refresh themselves and all of that.
Right.
I never went home, so I don't know where some of these prisoners that I used to have back in my days, I only know where they live after we went for the search warrant and all of that.
Right.
Outside of that, I never had that type of activity. So that's something that we look at. We're waiting on our official report from the Commissioner of Police and to see where we can go with that in terms of that development.
Okay. Let me just shift across here very quickly to the e-passports. There was a report that came out, I think it was last week, talking about a shortage of passports. I know you have since cleared that up, stating that, look, we have sufficient passports from now until the end of the year or for whatever period, based on the demand, and that we would be moving towards these e-passports, I think you said from the first, from January 1st, 2027.
Yeah, tentative date. That's a tentative date.
That's a tentative date. All right.
Yeah.
Now, people have been complaining about the length of time it has taken them to renew their passports. Right? What's the word on that? Like what taken place there? Why is it taking longer now than it was taken before? Because people said they used to get through in a few weeks, and now it's taken a few months, and they need to travel.
All right. What is happening is, first of all, we had to deal with a situation where there seemed to be there was some profit-making activities within the organization, where persons were blocking dates and for themselves really, and selling it to other persons. Understand?
Okay.
And with that happening, there were some issues. However, now that we are looking at it, let's deal with the matter at hand. The matter at hand is that the last regime would have done some contract or made some arrangement, some arrangement with a particular firm, with a particular supplier.
Right.
Of machine-readable passports and other things that it relates to border security. Therefore, they would have allowed those persons to lock their necks to such an extent where, when you look at what is happening in the other places where the same company the supplier was involved, a lot of persons started to run away because they realized, wow, they are being murdered financially.
Right.
So with that happening, when I came into office in 2025, I met this situation existing. I met the supplier on a month-to-month contract. I met that there was a procurement that was completed, but Stefan, in 23, but up to the time of me entering office, no arrangement, no contractual arrangement, no contract was signed. No contract was signed between the supplier and the government back then.
Okay.
However, there was a month-to-month contract. You see?
Right.
And after that, I realized what was going on. I gave them a year contract to supply what the rest of passport machine readable that we require. And now there's a procurement outside for machine readable passports.
Okay.
Anytime a country is making or separating one thing from another, there will be an issue. There might be a small issue because remember we're transitioning from one area, which is machine readable, to e-passport.
Right.
So there might be some issues somewhat, but not major issues that could cripple or confine us to any particular location. It is that we are expecting some passports in September, early September, about 48 or so thousand or more in September, so we can continue the drive leading up to when the procurement is finished and a supplier.
All right. What would be the now? Just that, I realize people like they're not too informed about the e-passport. But what would be the benefits of the e-passport when we transition to that? Because my passport expires next year August, so I know it's an e-passport I get in next year for sure. So what would be the benefits?
Listen, it's about modernization of the system. Some of the things that we're going through now it will no longer be the passport have a chip in it. So your information is being fed everywhere. So there's a lot of things that you don't have to do before you sit down and write a sort of thing, and we just put the passport here, information comes. And one of the extended things that we intend to do also is for you to apply online, upload everything online, and collect your passport. You see? So there are a lot of benefits to the game. And then we are even going further. Therefore, we are just waiting now to finalize some of the things. You are just, in a matter of, I'm hoping in a month or two, you can just go and purchase a ticket, and that's all you have to do. No forms to be written out. Go to purchase a ticket, and that is the end of that.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would appreciate that because anything to speed up the process is always welcome.
And that's what we're saying, So we are asking members of the public understand how modernization works.
Right.
Right? It takes a little while. When you get a new vehicle with all these features and things, you take your time, you want to know what to drive. As soon as you cross the white line, it tells you go back on the right and left. So you have to understand how modernization works. We must not be left. When I came to this ministry, we were still writing paper, you know that? But now we're doing a different thing. We're doing uploading thing and barcode and all these things. So it was an improvement from where we came from.
Right. Yeah.
We need to go further. We want to make Trinidad and Tobago first world status.
Nice one. Well, Minister, I want to thank you for your time. We're just about out of time. I'm 5 minutes away from 7. But I want to thank you for your time and continue the good work that you're doing in the constituency. I think a lot of people don't understand, they don't see a lot of the work that you're doing with the youths in the constituency. I see it because I just follow your page and that kind of thing. So I know that you do a lot of work with this artist, Jara Nurse, as well. The gospel artists and all. So I know the kind of work you're doing because I see in it. But unfortunately, how social media does work is if people just get what the algorithm programmed to send for them. You understand what I'm saying? So
I understand. Now listen, Stefan, before you go, this thing has gone so far in the sense that they were talking about what we're doing for the youths. I have put together a team with Mr. Ali from the PAXO under my ministry, and they are going around to different schools with counselors and behavioral detectors and all these things, persons who can reach out, psychologists and all these things, going around to different schools and reaching out to trouble youths and non-trouble youths who could stay along the path of goodness.
Yeah, man.
You know, so there's a lot of things happening.
Right.
And persons are just looking for the negative thing. You know what I said, Stefan, let me tell you this real quick. We need to, all media house, whether it's conventional or otherwise, needs to put up whether they are a fake media house or not. Take, for instance, the Independence Day parade. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So just go and establish that you're here, man. I am a fake media house, and leave it at that. And we'll understand that what you say will only be fake, but you must not try to mislead people into believing you're rubbish.
Right. Agreed. And that was our whole confusion yesterday with that cabinet note and the whole narrative, and that was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But this is the world we live in. So, but like I said, like I told people yesterday when it was circular, I said, listen, unless the Prime Minister make a statement on it,
exactly,
treat it as mischief.
Exactly. And Stefan, you know what it's called that? When you're home, you have people home with you, but you're lonely. Have a nice day.
All right, man, you too. Take it easy. All right, cool, man. So that is Minister Homeland Security, Roger Alexander. They are on a few issues well. Yeah, Ole, what he said? He said all his life as a police officer, he never take a prisoner home to be change and eat, you know. If it don't have it at the facility that at the police station is staying in, they could take it to another police station. But not to your house. I never hear about that in my life. It's unbelievable. No, serious, you know, Trinidad, I'm telling you. Hopefully the Commissioner of Police pick up on it. Because I was very surprised in the article when I and all missed it. It was brought to my attention by a partner of mine yesterday, you know. Say, but Stefan, but the wife tell you that they're getting certain privileges since the 5th of July. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he said, let me send the article to you. And he circled off the paragraph. And he said, read that part. And it's when I read it, I say, but wait now. How that happen? You know what I mean? I have never heard about this in my life. So I don't know if the Commissioner of Police missed it, but if it is, special branch officers conducted that type of duty, they would have to answer some questions. You understand? Because that's in best practice. Now, on the other issues that the minister spoke on, the transition to the e-passports, of course, is going to bring significant benefits and speed up the process for those of you. And he's right. That's how it works. I don't even think I'll go by immigration. You just go in the airport with your passport, you put it so, by the machine, beep, and that's it. And you're gone. You go your way. You understand what I'm saying? So there are a lot of benefits to it. And it's looking like tentatively by January 2027. That is tentatively. Of course, that will be subject to change. Maybe a month delay or whatever the case might be. You never know what might happen. Right? I think we got some clarity on the machine-readable passports. They have sufficient. They have another 48,000 coming in September to finish off the rest of the year to supply to the demand that they would have right now. And on the issue of the youths, it's very important this morning that we tackle and come to give a little publicity to the work that's being done in the community with the at-risk youths. The barbering and hairdresser, anybody who does go by the hairdresser, any woman who's go by the hairdresser, you know how much you spend. So being a hairdresser is a very sustainable job. And a barber, worse yet, it ain't like long time. Long time I go for a haircut, and I had hair then, eh? Back then I had hair, fellas. Buying ponga gel. Oh God, if you see gel. Big thing of gel so. And I think, God, nice here. I think, oh gosh. When I go by the barber long time, and he had a fade, and then trim and then shave me and thing, that used to be $30. Used to, eh? That is way back when. That used to be $30. Shave, thing, wherever, right? When I was in Form 1 and thing, you go by the barber, you get a haircut for $10. But now, barbers charging, I don't know, upward of $100? Is upward of $100, and they're getting tip too. And they're getting a tip on top of that. Yeah? Bongsa in St. James is the first barber I ever knew started to collect tips. Bongsa in St. James. We had a barber in St. James, they call him Bongsa. I don't know where he is now, if he's still in James, right? But Bongsa had get famous when Buju Banton had come down here and Buju went to the barber shop for a haircut. I think that before Buju had the Ras and thing, when he was Buju Banton, young boy. And Buju went to the barber shop for a haircut and it made the papers. And Bongsa was in the papers cutting Buju here. And Bongsa blew up after that and get big. And then, as I recall, when you go by Bongsa, boy, you had a tip and thing, boy. You had to give Bongsa a tip. That the first, I ain't saying that other barbers that wasn't collecting tips, but I'm just saying Bongsa is the first barber I know was like almost had a mandatory tip. You understand what I'm saying? And then when I see where the barbering world go on now, men tipping, a barber could get up to about $200 a haircut. Worse yet if you make an appointment, because now you have to make an appointment when you go by the barber. It's no walk-in, no shop again, you know. No, you're mad. And people paying for that because when you go by the barber, you want to make sure that when you reach, the barber tell you 2:30, you reach 2:20, you sit down a little 10 minutes or a little 5 minutes or whatever, and the seat is yours at 2:30. You get your haircut, you're gone. So people paying for it. So it is it's a pretty sustainable job. You know what I mean? And I'm sure that these guys, once you graduate and you get your certificate and so on and so forth, I'm sure what I would like to see happen, and I forget to ask him that, is if they would be facilitated with like the tools that they would need to ply the trade. If they could get a starter kit, a startup then, you know what I mean? So that they could move on to make some dollars, man. It had good money in it. There are many ways to make money, man, but, Anyway, we're going to take the break. When we come back from the break, we'll open the phone line. We'll take some calls. I have a little clip with Faris Al-Rawi with the Explain Your Wealth legislation, and he laid out everything in that little clip. We also have another video, if we could get it in time, hopefully. If I don't get it in time today, we'll do tomorrow. But we'll see how things go. As we go to the break, I just want to remind you guys about Set Viola Board. Set has the Holistic Health Clinic. It's powered by nutritional therapy. And it's very simple. You can stop managing those diseases and move towards reversing them naturally. And you can book an appointment today with Set and the Holistic Health Clinic. And all you need to do is give him a call on 279-3935 or 761-1952. All right, and you could also order his book as well as, book your consultation or your appointment. You could order the book. You are not sick, you are malnourished. And you could also pick up the book at RIK bookstores nationwide, Nelson's in Tobago, Amazon, and the digital copies on Gum Road. So with that, we take a break. When we come back, we'll open the phone line, take some calls. Don't go anywhere.
We are deep into stoppage time, all. They must be careful here. Oh no! But hang on. They are checking it. It's going to be in the hands of the VAR. This is unbearable. The goal has been reversed. They have felt everything it is possible to feel.
Welcome to Zambrano's Learning Academy. We are more than just a preschool. We are a family-oriented early childhood center where children are loved, nurtured, and inspired to grow. We'd like to think of ourselves as a safe space. From the moment a family joins our community, our hope is that they feel welcomed, safe, secured, and truly at home. By cultivating positive partnership, education becomes a journey best traveled together. We understand that every child is unique with their own strengths, interests, personality, and learning styles. That is why we believe every child has potential, and our role is to nurture their curiosity, confidence, independence, and love of learning so that they can thrive both in school and life. Using meaningful experiences, hands-on explorations, and proven educational practices, we create and develop a genuine love for learning. Our goal is to help children become confident, capable, independent learners who are prepared for an ever-changing world. We focus on developing the whole child by supporting not only academic growth, but also social-emotional development, problem-solving skills, resilience, and character. Most importantly, we believe that when children feel valued, connected, and understood, they thrive. Enrollment is ongoing at this time. You can contact us at 689-1345. We invite you to experience the warm partnership and sense of belonging at Zambrano's Learning Academy.
Astrologer Mohit Ji is known for providing insightful astrology guidance for complex life situations, dealing with love confusion, delayed marriage, partner distancing, or serious relationship breakdowns. His approach focuses on understanding the root cause and guiding you toward the right path. If financial instability or business setbacks are affecting you, his spiritual remedies may support positive change. With psychic reading, horoscope analysis, and palm insights, he offers practical clarity. His services also include protection from negative energies and removal of bad luck. Call at +1 868 334 2796.
Big sale event at Salinas and Sebastian's. Graduation, prom, weddings, Father's Day, or just stepping into your next big moment. We've got you covered because Salinas and Sebastian's, it's more than a suit. It's the perfect fit when it matters most. From the boardroom to date night, look sharp, feel confident, and show up ready. And because value matters, now is the time to dress best for less. Enjoy 25 to 35% off special suits and create a look that's uniquely yours. Complete the look. 35% off dress shirts. Up to 50% off selected dress shoes with any formal purchase. Sneakers. Buy one, get one free. Or buy one and get one half price. Ladies, 25% off selected dress shoes for your special moments. Dress for the moments that matters most. Salinas and Sebastian's, located at Gulf City Mall, upper level. WhatsApp 715-9533.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
If you want to be a better chef at home or advance your professional career,
Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy is the best place to be.
some of the courses that we offer here at the Academy: Creative National Cuisine 1 and 2, Baking and Pastry 1 and 2, Kids Summer Cooking Classes, one-day classes at the workshop. We have Asian cooking classes and certificate in culinary arts, food lovers and professionals.
Start your culinary journey today with us at the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy.
Are you tired of managing symptoms without understanding why your body is breaking down? Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic provides consultation and re-education sessions followed by nutritional therapy programs designed to address the root causes of chronic disease. The clinic works with clients in Trinidad and Tobago and internationally, helping people rebuild the body through correct nutrition, not drugs, supplements, herbs, detoxes, injections, or quick fixes. Setwayo is also the author of You Are Not Sick, You Are Malnourished, a powerful health book that has been the top-selling book on consignment at RIK bookstores nationwide every month since entering the stores. If you're struggling with cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, autoimmune issues, fertility challenges, digestive problems, or other chronic condition, book a consultation and re-education session today. Purchase the book at RIK bookstores nationwide, Nelson's Bookstore in Tobago, Amazon, or Gumroad. Visit setwayoclinic.com or call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, rebuilding the body, reversing disease through nutritional therapy.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Master Ganesh Bhargav offers powerful guidance for all kinds of life problems, doubts, confusion, protection needs, and clarity. His astrology practice comes from a powerful ancestral tribal lineage with over 500 years of astrological and spiritual practice. Bhargavji does not dominate or pressure clients. Instead, he focuses on fixing problems with care and balance. His reunion love spells and death reversal spells are designed to restore harmony and provide lifetime protection. This is not individual effort alone, but collective spiritual power working for you. Many clients notice strong positive changes within a few sessions. Call +1 868 347 2350.
All right, people, so we're back on Breaking Dawn, and we want to thank, of course, the Minister of Homeland Security, Roger Alexander, for joining us a little while ago. And he spoke on a few issues, particularly the barbering initiative or the youth initiative that he has going on in his constituency. He did mention the, it's a mentorship program that they're going around school to school with. That's the one that we run in the news with Bravo, and I think Puran and Pollard and all of them are part of that. And they're going around to the schools and they're talking to the youths and that kind of thing. So that is another thing. Remember, I used to talk about these things, eh? You understand? Remember, I used to talk about all these things, eh? I used to say, this is how we have to deal with crime. We have to go into the communities. We have to create little workshops, create little opportunities for the youths. Bring them. You understand? He's doing it. Right? And then I also spoke about taking some of these entertainers and popular people and putting them into the schools and carrying them into the schools for them to talk to the youths and things. If all I know, people, memory will be short, you know. But all of these little initiatives is little things I used to talk about. I used to say I had to build it from in the community. Community development is how we're going to get out of crime. And that is exactly what he's doing there. That is community development. And whether you like him or not, he have a way with people on the ground. Right? He have a way with them. I have seen videos of him. If you go to his page, his constituency page, you will see what I'm talking about. When he go in schools and things like that. I'm now telling the director, when he go in schools and try and come to meet him. But you see the size of the brother. When he do so and he shaking children hand, the hand small, there's like, and they in awe like they see Thanos from the Avengers. You understand what I'm saying? Like they see Thanos on the Hulk or some kind of thing, so, and they in awe, and they just talk to them and all kind of thing. So he doing some good work, and I cannot remember. I don't know if you all could tell me, but I cannot remember in recent times a hands-on, on the ground national security minister, because it was national security back then, who was taking it on personally, engaging with the youths personally in initiatives like this. I cannot recall. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. But I can remember Hines. I cannot remember Young, because Young was Minister of National Security at the time too. I cannot remember under the partnership, there was, is it Alfonso? I can't remember none of them going down in the community and doing the work where he doing. Anyhow, 3277400. Right? So I began up the man this morning, the man doing good work. You understand? We mightn't be contented 100% where the murder rate is, but I think from a youth perspective and some of these some of the things that he's doing, not just in his community, but some of the initiatives across the schools and stuff, I think the man doing a good work, so, you know. Morning. Well, you will have everybody got the haters, and we live in an adversarial political landscape, so, you know. Morning. Yeah, morning. Why we on, just now, darling, just now. Just now, eh? No, hold on. Yeah, all of we connected there? I'm supposed to be connected, you know. Why this thing does do that, boy? Oh, right. It now connected here, gentlemen. Sorry, I had to switch over. We had to switch to the, it's saying connecting. I'm not connected yet. I thought it was connected just now. Just hold caller, we just connecting the phone here. Right. Why is it saying car connect, boy? What? Must see. Oh, okay, that's not. All right, yeah, I see the problem. I thought I took that off just now. All right, so we're going to take a few calls here before we get to Pastor John. We got to get to Pastor John at 7:35. So, yeah. Morning. Yeah, go ahead, morning.
Stephon?
Yeah, go ahead.
You hearing me?
Yeah.
Right. So, Stephon, well, you know where I came from.
Yeah.
The Malakali story. And it is something I cannot see that happening. No, I was never involved in branch. But, and I find that is a total breach of national security, of security, you understand? And when we would have females, we would allow them to use the facilities under supervision. You don't turn your back to them at all. You understand?
Right, yeah.
Never mind, no matter what. So that is some kind of strangeness that was happening. And then it was published. Yeah, and the thing about, I have a little issue relative to the association from the prison making their pronouncement, which went again to the Minister of National Security and the PM, allegedly. That's what they said, right?
Right.
And now the commissioner is the one it should have gone to initially, and he made the decision. And Alexander, I don't know if he made a faux pas, right? But he said when he would speak to youths and he'll tell the police what to do with them. I mean, maybe he made a little mistake, you know. So all those things are kind of strange. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm happy Alexander could take a whole interview and not, you know, he spoke continuously. So keep up the good work. Take care. The both of you, take care.
All right. I tell all you, when the man talking, he talk. The man is used, the man when he talking to media, when media asks him to this question, I tell it all you, the man is just be sarcastic, boy. He just give them parables. Morning. He just do that on purpose, I tell it all you. Yeah, morning.
Yeah, from policeman to teacher, to minister of everything. But we had YTEP programs and NASC programs which had accreditation.
Yeah.
For people with certificates also in tailoring and seamstresses and
of course.
Other items. Yeah, it's similar to what Chef and all is doing.
Correct.
And we need to bring back these things and intensify them on a national issue as it was before. So we need to open back all of these buildings that where they had these things now. So the youth now will find ways and means of becoming truly entrepreneurs now and doing things. We need downstream industries for agricultural purposes and planning, so we can now start canning things and doing that like what's happening in Brazil. And that's the way how agriculture will move forward.
Right.
So until we are ready to get on this program, the ministers now start to function in the same fashion as Mr. Alexander, then we really won't reach anywhere fast. And we need to do it in a short period of time, under 5 years.
Yeah,
so
but let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Right. We have plenty of people who, as they've been ministers and whatever of government, right? This is him here in the school. Remember I told you he was in the school and he was arm wrestling with each other and he's covered up the arm wrestle, right? Let me tell you something, It have very few people that could hold a position as high as that and still be able to communicate on the ground with people in the manner that he is capable of doing it, right? Maybe that's from his policing background and knowing how to deal with people in the communities. But I could count on probably one hand some of the people that could do it in this government. And I would put I would say Roger, Anil Roberts is capable of doing that, going on into the communities and engaging with the youths and them on a grassroots level. David Nackett could do it as well, right? Philip Alexander, I believe, could do that as well. But outside of those four persons, I would be hard-pressed to think of anybody else that could. Right? I think Jolene John too. Jolene John would be one from a female perspective.
Well, I believe all of them have remained humble.
Yeah.
And they can do the very things in their constituency and their communities, also in their ministries.
Right.
Now, some of them have more difficult ministries, which partly don't have that actual time. But they could set up programs within the ministries with other people who is related to these things. But the YTEP and the NASC program actually covers all those things. It also helps a bit to have more teachers, more instructors, more, you name it, they have everything else.
Right.
So it's a good initiative. And as I say, Mr. Alexander has remained respected and humble at the same time. And I know he has been criticized quite a lot, but he's doing a lot of work. And as Basel Panis say, something beats old talk all the time.
Performance.
So, yeah, performance. You know what I mean?
Performance,
and this is what we're looking for: performance, not just as a minister, but as a citizen, as somebody who's concerned about our nation moving forward. Apart from doing what is actually your job in the ministry, but giving back to the community, because they're the ones that voted for you.
Yeah, man.
I'm talking too long. Have a nice day.
All right, cool. Ole on the page, or what? People go feel you know, people is talk.
Go fast.
Yeah, this is our job. They now pull up our job recruitment drive that he had in his community as well. Morning.
Morning, Stefan. Morning. Manadi Grong here.
Yeah, man.
Stefan, so all years past, we had things that called like CPEP and URLP. Those was work also. There was job for small money, right?
Yeah.
We had things that called Color Me Orange. We had things like YTEP. We had things that where the Army did bring out something called the CCC, which is the Civilian Conservation Corps.
Yep.
There was a gas stipend also with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, and out of all the members in Parliament from the PNM come back right down to the UNC, what Alexander doing is something good, because by the end of if everybody is a barber or a hairdresser who go take up the garbage, but there are plenty youths outside here complaining right? That they don't have a job. They're coming out of school. Some of them coming out of school. They come out with all the certificate and they still can't get a job.
Yeah.
Right? Now, what he doing, this is nothing new to him. Right? As you know, because when he was a police, he used to also go in the community, kick balls. He used to play basketball.
Yeah,
he used to
sure.
have the
That
youth
is
for them
true.
in that order.
That is true.
So you gonna have plenty of come and say, what Alexander doing there? He just putting up a front or he doing this. No. He always fight for the youth. He always tell you he really is. He also come on Beyond the Tape when he was a host on Beyond the Tape. He used to be telling you he's going to the committee, he videoing it. Where he going and kick balls, where he meeting old people, where he shaking their hand, where he trying to discuss what you could get yourself involved into, what you can get yourself involved into, what the youth getting themselves involved. You understand? But what he doing there is something very good. Now, out of 100, you might get about 60 want to do it. But by the end of the day, you make sure and you make their mind. You understand what I'm saying? So it's something good he doing. And Stefan, you see these drivers and them on the road yesterday, I witnessed a young lady get killed in Marbella. And that said man, it about no entry coming up from GTA in Marbella. He was coming out of no entry about a month ago. And I tell him, hey, you're coming out to the road. I could do what I want. Look, yesterday he come and bounce on a woman and she dead. It's hard to leave your home to make her go. She go and look for your pension and come back, getting back a message. And that person dead. People need to know how to live in this country. Everybody busy and nobody are going away. Step on. Have a blessed one. And I want to say, thumbs up to Roger Alexander. Have a blessed one, brother.
Yeah, man. No scene. Morning. Yeah, but I ain't let him cut me here. I try to be that skilled. Morning.
Morning, Stefan.
Yeah, man, what going on?
You see the reaction on the face of the young boy that Alexander cutting here. You say, oh God, boy.
He ain't sure. He ain't sure going on there. He more worried than anything.
You see, if you see this man give me a full haircut, I ain't coming out from my house for the next month. Let me tell you something. You see in Trinidad and Tobago, if Jesus Christ come, once he wear a yellow gown or some kind of thing, no matter what he do, they will criticize him. It would never be good. If you ask every single opposition PNM minister and their supporters, if this initiative is a good one that Alexander doing, he'll be criticized. No, he only mama guy in this. You know that we are custom. So for this country to move forward and thing, you just have to kind of delete out the noise and mute it out and thing and do what you know that is right. And remember, you have a favorite host that you just call in and thing, and it's the same thing. Since Alexander got that job, that man criticized, I think, down to the ring that he wearing. And remember, Alexander going and meeting the youths to lift them up. That certain person used to go down and have the youths lying on the ground with guns pointed at them. So you see the difference? Think about it. Have a good morning. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, no problem, man. Cool. Yeah. I think this is the initiative with Jaran. This was a gospel. I think it's a real thing on the man page, but the man doing work, man. The man doing work. You understand? So we might look at crime from a crime fighting perspective with policing and this, that, and the other, but it have a lot of other things. And I've always said community development. Morning. You have to develop the communities, you have to bring the youths together.
Good morning, Britton.
Yeah, morning.
Good morning, Britton. It's lovely to see Roger Alexander, Minister Roger Alexander, in that kind of thing, as he usually does. As we know, no other minister does it, except for the two that we already called. But where, yes, and where the other ministers are involved, you can't just push everybody up in front like that.
Yeah.
Because they're not like, they're not wholeheartedly like, down to it, not really down to it, but where Roger Alexander, the ministers who we spoke of, where they came from, they are more for the people, they're more on the ground with the people. They have always been more, and that's how it was. And these in this initiative that he is taking with his community, I believe each minister should do it with their own. Because this is something good. This is encouraging the youth to come out from where they are, whatever wrongdoings they're doing, to look for something better, at least get a career, something.
Yeah.
If they have no educational background, they could get something else, do something, get a trade. This is a good trade. As they say, it's a money-making trade. And it's breeding the year, doing the year, whatever, babbling. It's good. And they should keep it up. And it's really, really nice.
All right.
We can run, have a good day.
All right, you too. One of the things that he said that I brought up in the interview is when he said, not in the interview, in the video clip, he said he did not ask for a certificate of character. Right? Now I asked him, I said, because we just had a wonder, right, fellas, like, why it is youth men gravitating towards gangs rather than the programs that exist. So I want to believe that a lot of these programs may require certificate of character and that kind of thing. And once you have something on your record, I'm going to take one more here real quick because we got to get to Pastor John. Once you have thing on your record, you know what I mean, you might be able to get through, but removing that with the trust, because there's a lot of trust involved there. Once you decide, well, look, we're not going to require a certificate of character. So there's a lot of trust involved that, okay, this youth man really wants something different. So I will trust you, and I will bring you into the program. Forget the certificate of character. You want to learn, you want betterment, you want a different lifestyle. Let me do it. Morning.
Yes, sir, morning.
Yeah.
People need to get this mindset that they have, this negative mindset, and stop studying the messenger and study the message. Because at the end of the day, a lot of programs have stipends because they realize a lot of youths come from areas where the parents already have money, so the stipend is help them out now.
Yeah.
And some of the same naysayers and them will make sure and push the children to take part in those programs. No, starting a program is one thing, but it's the fun, but it's to finish it, boy.
Yeah.
It's to finish it.
It's to finish it, yeah.
I see sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I tell everybody the program that my son was doing, and when it coming down to the end, it's only about 5 of them out of 60 people finish the program.
Yes, I remember you told me that, yeah.
Right, and they were getting a stipend, so besides starting the program, find a way to keep them. I mean, a stipend should be the incentive to keep them on the program, where they don't have to study money to travel and eat.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, well, let's see the government trying to do something, but quick to, shoot it down before it even start, and let me see the success rate.
Well, there's the next thing too, because that's the thing. He said from the girls that came to do the hairdressing course, he said, look, some of them have already gone on to do their own thing, right? Hopefully the guys will follow. I like the little concept of, these fellas could come together and open their own barber shop.
And the thing is, we have talent in this country because...
they facilitate towards them, yeah.
Because like I told them fellas on the afternoon program yesterday, I don't know if you're aware of this. The character called Bumblebee from the Transformers movies. You know about that character, right?
Yeah.
You know, is that Trinidadian is the person who played that for them?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, Trinidadian, Sean S.K. or something is his name.
Okay.
He's a presentation college fella. And he's head of animation for Industrial Lights and Magic. There's a big company in the US that do movies for plenty of people. So we have the talent in Trinidad. We just need to try to find a way to foster it and to make it profitable for them then, because it doesn't make sense you start a program, you finish it, you get a certificate, and after that, what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. Agreed.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, there has to be continuity in terms of you do the program, you get your certificate, and you move on to something. Government can also facilitate, while he's saying that you can't be dependent and government had to do this thing, understand all of that. But government could still facilitate, I would imagine through small business loans and things like that, to kind of set you up. And you set up your thing, and it's not just barbering and hairdresser. There are other things. I think we have a whole film industry and a lot of people who are talented that could get into that film industry if we could expand it. You understand what I'm saying? There are a lot of local film and a lot of local directors and local actors. They're excellent. They're very good, right? And we just need to push that part of that art form as well. You know what I mean? And open up that market as well. Because there are a lot of things in the Caribbean that we could feature in film, but it needs to be properly funded, not these low budget, pieces of work. And that's not taking away anything from the directors and the production people behind the local film industry. They're doing marvelous things with the limited funding available to them. But that's another industry that we could expand on, is film. We have the AI and technology industry. All of these things will be needed in film as well. So these are things that we could expand on and create and move forward and, progress with. But we'll see how things go. But like I said, it's his personality, boy. You see the personality to engage these children, and it have very few people in politics could do that. Very few. And I'm talking about in this government, the last government, the one in the People's Partnership government, I'm talking about all the way going back. It just have certain individuals. They just have it in them. You know what I mean? To be able to communicate on the ground with the layman then. You understand? And the brother have that, I come 4 on my hand this morning. Him, Naked, Anil, and Philip. That's the 4 people I think could be effective in terms of dealing with at-risk youths in communities and that kind of thing from a politician perspective. But anyhow, we got to get to Pastor John. We got to take the break. Pastor John is up next. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home.
It's the closest thing you will ever get to a classic English pub in Trinidad. It's the ultimate place to watch all of England's World Cup games. It's at All Out 94 Tragarete Road, Queensback Oval, Port of Spain.
Before you take your omega-3 supplement, check for the natural product number NPN on the label. This unique code shows that Jameson products have approved rigorous Health Canada testing for safety and effectiveness. Unlike some supplements that carry disclaimers like not approved by the FDA, Jameson Omega-3 is the trusted choice, offering 1800 milligrams of EPA and DHA for heart health. Choose quality. Choose Jameson.
Welcome to Antigua Boss. Them people have no behavior. They have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua Boss. Clear out how you know it's danger. How you know it's danger. When it comes to mass in Madadle.
Every day at the castle, long before we open our doors, our work begins. Our famous seasonings are mixed in advance. We select our fresh chicken parts and prep our delicious sides. Then we fire up the fryers and rotisserie oven. Everything is made with tasty local herbs, spices, and the same long-loved recipe since 1968. So, when you come in, remember that we uphold our culture and our taste just for you. We are your Royal Castle.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE, that is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Feeling distance in your relationship or sensing someone interfering between you and your partner? Connect with Pandit Anirudh, known for powerful and result-oriented love solutions. His effective love spells have helped many reunite with lost partners. If you face family conflict, marriage issues, negativity, or financial stress, his strong mantras bring quick relief. Know what lies ahead in your love life and future through powerful astrology readings. Many lives have changed. Now it's your turn. Contact +1 868 278 0399.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prelozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson provide consultation services in areas of diabetes, detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Shoguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed, fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing, which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream, adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secured parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet, located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.
Greetings to you all in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior, the sweet Rose of Sharon and the Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus. I am Ezekiel Johnson Fort, and I am pleasured to inform you of the newest branch of the Christian Union Church, Trinidad and Grenada District, San Juan Revival Ministries. If you are desiring prayer, healing, or that closer connection to the Heavenly Father, then the place to be is at San Juan Revival Ministries. And allow me to ask you one question. Are you living a life without Jesus Christ? Do you desire freedom from spiritual bondage? Then the only solution to your problem is Him. In the book of Matthew, chapter 11 and verses 28, it says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." And this is mostly speaking to those of you who are Christians and you might not have a place to fellowship. Come, fellowship with us at the Christian Union Church San Juan Revival Ministries. Come, be edified and equipped by the word of God preached by the man of God, Senior Reverend Bishop Dave Donation. You will be empowered by the move of the Holy Spirit of the living God. Come and be comforted. If you desire to be an environment that shows compassion and care for your spiritual needs, growth, and development, then fellowship with us at number 1 Bagatelle Corner, Saddle Road, every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. to 12 noon. I look forward to seeing you there, and God bless you all, and may the peace of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, be with you now and always. God bless you all.
All right, so we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning, people. We got Pastor John with us. And Pastor, what's up, man? Good morning to you.
I'm doing great, and yourself?
I am just fine, man. How things going? I like the tie.
Thank you. You know,
you're pulling out some ties these days, boy.
The greatest saying is that every day above earth is a great day.
Uh-huh.
And if it bothers me, try missing one and see how it feels.
That's right. So what are we talking about this morning, man?
I'm talking about when you see that, if you happen to go down the road and see diabetes, run for your life.
Right.
Stay away from diabetes, the danger of diabetes, and I want to speak up in pertaining to Trinidad and Tobago, or in some cases, now we say Tobago. So we have Tobago and we have Tobago. Whichever pronunciation you're affiliated with, anywhere could listen to this program, you will hear this morning that Dominican Republic, 1.2 million people, adults, have diabetes. Haiti, 41,800 adults have diabetes. But in Trinidad and Tobago, 151,200 adults right now have diabetes. Small Grenada have 9,400 adults have diabetes. Antigua and Barbuda, just 90,000 people live there. 8,600 people are diabetes. And the number for pre-diabetic is even worse. So today, I am here to say something to everyone. If you see diabetes hanging out or Lyman by Green Corner, run for your life. If it's San Fernando on Coffee Street and you see diabetes, run for your life. If it's Shogunas and you see diabetes or any other Arima, they had a song Arima tonight, Sandy Granny tomorrow night, but no diabetes. Because in Trinidad and Tobago, according to the Diabetic Federation, International Diabetes Federation, the numbers are painful. You are looking at 12.4% of the population. 1 in 8 people in Trinidad and Tobago have diabetes. And let me say, ladies, start taking care of yourself, because the numbers are showing you are attracted to the sugar more than the men. So therefore, stop having people calling you sugar. Let them look for another name for you. But they can call it anything. If they want to call it Pomsite, let them call it Pomsite. It's better than sugar. Or they'll call it plum or chenet or guinea or anything that come to your mind. Tonka bean, anything, but not sugar. Look at the limb amputation. In Trinidad and Tobago has one of the highest diabetes related lower limb amputation rate among high income countries in the world. Research says that Ray II, 638 amputation took place in 2018. It was 571 took place in 2012. And the numbers keep going up. They said the latest statistics that is about to come out, it will make 638 amputees for the year look small because of the number of people. More people are getting the foot or limb amputation take place in Trinidad and Tobago quicker than days. The cutting off like the cutting off quick, fast is about 1.6 or 49 in every 100,000 people lose their leg every single year. I am telling you right now that 1 in 8 is a big number. So what I'm saying to you, all these numbers I'm giving, if you happen to see on the promenade, you walking around by the savannah and you see diabetes running around the savannah any morning, run for your life, and you say, why am I speaking in this tone? Because it is serious. It is dangerous. It's one of the most dangerous disease, if not the most dangerous disease in the world, because it's the gateway to heart disease and stroke. You have high risk of heart attack. You're high risk of high blood pressure. You're at high risk for your damaging the lining of your endothelium and hardening of the arteries. Diabetes itself, you at high risk of literally kidney disease, nephropathy, you're high risk of blindness and eye disease. You at high risk of neuropathy, nerve damage, burning pain, tingling, weakness. All these is a result of diabetes. And I want to say something today. Of all the people in the Caribbean I speak to, because I broadcast throughout the entire Caribbean, it seems like I know it can be a slang. Every time I speak to one of my own people in Trinidad, they say to me, I only have diabetes. Nobody else in the world use that statement. Everyone will say, what do you have for diabetes? I got diabetes and such is taking place in my life. Before a Trinidadian speak to you, he says to me over and over, 9 out of 10 will use the statement, I only have diabetes. And this is why I am saying to you, it's not only diabetes, you have a disease come to destroy you. And this is why you need today the sugar blocker. And the sugar blocker is what will block the sugar, put a coating on your endothelial cells to block sugar from damaging your endothelium. And all you have to do in this little sachet you see I have in my hand is to open it up and pour it in a bottle of water. That's it. Then shake it and work it. That's all you gotta do. This is it. And I'm done, and I'm drinking my sugar blocker right now. And to help yourself with diabetes and any disease, you need the cell or the key activator that has milk thistle, bacopa, ashwagandha, green tea, and curcumin. And this is what you do every lunchtime. Take all of them.
All right. We are there 3. Oh, that's 5? All right, nice.
That's 5, yes. 5 on the black hand side. 5.
5.
Yes, sir.
5 on the black hand side. Nice one.
5 alive. I mean, this is easy. We used to say, don't take nothing, no, man. No take nothing. It's 5. But what I'm saying today, Mr. Stephan, if you happen to walk down the road and you see diabetes walking down the street, turn in a corner, run for your life.
No, but you can't get away from it, Pastor. Boy, everything is sugar, not so?
That's why you need the sugar blocker. That's why I'm telling you.
Everything is sugar?
Everything is sugar.
Bread.
Everything.
Bread.
Yeah.
What do they call this thing again? Oh gosh. All them little pie and doubles and all them things people eat in the morning. All these things, it eventually potato, everything is
You got so much of sugar in that. They even name the woman Sugar. Where they see her walking down the street, they call her Sugar. Everything is sugar.
No, yeah, I mean, look, you can't get away from it. So, I mean, at least what you're providing is something that could assist in blocking. And I'm learning a little more about the cells and your metabolism and how your metabolism changes when you make changes to your diet and so on and so forth. And of course, I would imagine from the product as well. I remember you said it takes X amount of time for your cells to change over and things like that now, and your body to repair itself. I think we just forget that the body does repair itself, you know.
Everybody needs to get back to basics because red blood cells changes every 120 days.
Right.
People get vexed with me when I tell them that because they think it's I what's changing the blood cell. Oh, you could tell me my blood. Listen to me good. It changes it. Man, don't. You think it easy? Look, you're from Trinidad. I ain't telling you nothing you don't know. They just get mad.
Nah, man. No, but I realized that because in talking to other people, before I heard it from, before I heard it from you, I hadn't heard, I didn't know that because I usually be educated in a lot of these segments that we have. And then another one brought it up and another one brought it up. But I think you're the first person that I heard it from. I never checked on it like that, you know what I mean? Because there are certain things with your health you don't really check, right? Me knowing when my blood cells has changed over was never high on the priority list of things that I would need to know. But as you get older, you know, you want to know certain things because your body starting to go through certain changes. You know, people feel is only when you become adolescent, a teenager, that your body does go through changes, you know. Your body constantly goes through changes. And your body knows how to adjust, and your body knows how to repair itself. But if you're doing the damage, at the end of the day, if you're consistently damaging your body based on what you consume, you're not given a chance to repair itself, and that's where the problem is.
So you're so correct. Every moment of your life, your body is like swinging. It's either going towards good health or going towards bad health, going towards sickness, going towards healthy.
Right.
Every moment in your life, your body just keeps one, and that happens because of whatever you put in your body. The air you breathe, the water you drink, the water in your bath, pesticides in your fruits and vegetables, chemicals you clean with. And all, I can continue, but time is running out on us. But all the things that we do, not preservatives, that canned food people grow up eating, is run for your life.
But don't you talk about French fries?
Oh my God.
I have a weakness for that, you know, French fries, a nice hot portion of French. Oh gosh! But I can't eat it again. I have to stay away from it to a great extent because that people ain't understand it, that kill itself, you know. They see them French fries? Man, you know.
So, next time you see French fries, you have to bite on the edge and walk and leave it alone. Biting on the edge. You're walking PH taxi, not even Maxi taxi. Yeah, you're on the edge, man.
Nah, fast food is a killer. We're in the fast food era. I thought it was bad in the 90s, but it is, everybody is more fast food and frozen food and microwave this and...
And you notice when man eating the fries and the fast food, he ain't giving nobody none, he ain't sharing it with nobody.
Exactly. Now, but people got up. I mean, look, like I said, and it's not an age thing, because there are young people who they get diabetes as well, I just before we go, I looking at a fella, the man keep popping up on my timeline now. A Caucasian guy in the States. He very skinny. And the man just popping up in my feed. I feeling for a chocolatey snack. And the man have one set of chocolate thing. If you see sweet thing, only dessert, sweet thing, cheesecake and all kind of thing. And the man going through all of this eating, I like, buddy, I feel that you do understand where you're setting up yourself for down the road, you know.
Yeah, man, but
you understand where I'm coming from?
We run out of time, but take your health seriously.
Yeah.
We have the sugar blocker and the cell activator. Call and place the order now, or call for more information, and I will help you with the website and everything. God
Nice,
bless
man.
you.
Give
Have
them
a
the number,
great
give them the
day.
number, give them the number.
Oh, 516-286-7079. Statements made about products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Thank
All
you,
right,
sir.
Pastor John, take it easy, my brother. Yeah, man. So that is Pastor John on the inside, and yeah, we got to take a final break. Make sure contact him, get the product, and get started today, man. We take the final break. When we come back, we got some birthdays. Don't go anywhere.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson provide consultation services in areas of diabetes detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Shoguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
Let's get it started. I say, whoa yo, also come and take a jump and let we start it by the drum, let we start it by the drum. Party on the road, there's a party on the road. Line it up, bring the shots and line it up. Party on the road, there's a party on the road. Look at lights in the back, watch my canal in the front. Party on the road, there's a party on the roadway. Come let we party on the roadway. Take a jump and let we start it by the drum, let we start it by the drum. Party on the road, there's a party on the road. Line it up, bring the shots and line it up. Party on the road, there's a party on the road. Look at lights in the back, watch my canal in the front. Party on the road, there's a party on the roadway. Come let me party on the road. So let me see your hands up in the air, wave them up in the band. People from everywhere, welcome up to the
Master Ganesh Bhargav offers powerful guidance for all kinds of life problems, doubts, confusion, protection needs, and clarity. His astrology practice comes from a powerful ancestral tribal lineage with over 500 years of astrological and spiritual practice. Bhargav Ji does not dominate or pressure clients. Instead, he focuses on fixing problems with care and balance. His reunion love spells and death reversal spells are designed to restore harmony and provide lifetime protection. This is not individual effort alone, but collective spiritual power working for you. Many clients notice strong positive changes within a few sessions. Call +1 868 347 2350.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supplier of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsane, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
All right, so we're back and we got some birthdays to get to and then we're out of here, so let's go. Wishing Naz and Fareed a happy wedding anniversary. May Allah continue to bless you both with many more happy, healthy, prosperous years together. We love you very much from Sherry and the Ali's family. All right, and that is Naz and Fareed. There they are. All right, happy anniversary, guys. All the best. Good morning, Stefan. Please extend birthday greetings to a big fan of your morning show, Brandon McFarlane. Ever since he was a baby, he dances to your show's theme song. Brandon celebrates his big 4th birthday today on the 15th. Oh, sorry, today's what, the 14th? No, today's the 15th. Today's the 15th? Oh, good. Hey, we had to get the tickets out for the breaking on party, boy. All right, oh good, I'll see about that today. Brandon celebrates his big 4th birthday today, the 15th of July. Greetings coming from his parents, Stanley and Simone McFarlane, grandparents, Radhika and Simon Bedesi, uncles, Shiva and Sunil Bedesi. Happiest of birthday to you, Brandon. Wishing you a super fun day filled with cake, balloons, and lots of playtime. Hope your birthday is as awesome as you are. Have a fantastic day. Nice, man. Now, when you reach 14, don't mention you used to dance the breaking on team song, eh? You can get away with that for the next 6 years. Birthday blessings to a beautiful daughter, Alicia Ashvani John. May God continue to bless her tremendously. Last year, she attended the United Nations conference in New York City where she gained recognition. She is also the president of the Tourism Society of UWI, and she works very hard. Blessings to you, our baby girl. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. We all love you very much. Mom, Annie, Dad, Albert, and big sister, Aliyah John. All right, lovely. Happy birthday to you. Wait, hold on. Okay. Dear Stefan, we would like to extend happy 90th birthday wishes on the 15th of July to Kalikadai Sunki Bagoti. Yeah, Bagoti. Right? Kalikadai Sunki Bagoti. All right? Greetings are coming from our surviving children, Sita, Ravi, Anil, Anand, and Vijay. Her 7 surviving siblings, 9 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. We wish continued good health and hope that she lives to enjoy many more such happy occasions. All right, great man. And finally, Sending birthday wishes to Derek Benjamin, an avid viewer of Breaking Dawn, wishing him a day filled with love, laughter, and happiness from his wife, Malini, and children, Celine, Jaren, and Daleen. All right, so happy birthday going on to Derek Benjamin. All right, so we got to wrap things up for today, but I did not mention I was right. All the fellas down the road know I was right, I tell them that, Spain will beat France. Right? I tell them that on the road, Everybody excited about how France was looking. France peaked too early. Football, sports on the whole, and tournaments like this, anybody that start off flying out the gates and beating people, they're going to hit a flat spot sooner or later. It's just the way it is. You cannot maintain that for an entire tournament. So you have to look for teams that kind of start slow and coming into their own, and they just building. And Spain and England, for me, have been those two teams, because Spain started off slow with the draw against Cape Verde. They started to get criticism. I and all was saying, well, they could draw with Cape Verde. But Cape Verde proved themselves to be a force to be reckoned with, especially when they played Argentina. So I was not surprised by that result yesterday. I thought both teams would have scored, so I put my money there on both teams to score. I should have just take Spain to win, I get $3.24. A lapse. But England and Argentina will play today. And, well, I already picked England to win the World Cup. I have put a little wager on that at the start of the tournament for England to win the World Cup. So I guess once England wins the World Cup, fellas are buying breakfast next week. Monday to Friday? Yeah, we'll buy breakfast the whole week. What are you going to do? So I still think it's England's World Cup to lose. I think this is the end of the road for Argentina. And I think that people will get that Argentina-France game. It'll just be the playoff for third and fourth. All right? I think we're looking at Spain-England. But we will see before the end of play today what happens with that semi-final. So people, until tomorrow, do enjoy the rest of your day. It's going to be a very interesting weekend. World Cup action with the game on Saturday and then the finals on Sunday. So the World Cup winds up this weekend and then we're back to normal business. And the only thing I could jump for joy for is that the domestic leagues will resume shortly. So, we are no long break in terms of the football and that kind of thing. So until tomorrow, do enjoy your day and stay grounded. Stay grounded. Right? Don't forget where you come from. Right? Wherever you are in life today, stay grounded. Okay? And just stay grounded. All right? Keep our cool head. We out. Enjoy your day. Be safe.